right, we got some Marvel actors in Heat Light. Can't even think of a smooth way to transition to the sponsorship segment in this one, so I'm just gonna do it all subtle like sponsorship. This video is brought to you by Factor. Factor conveniently delivers fresh, never frozen meals right to your door. Because we all love the comfort of a home-cooked meal, but sometimes you just don't have time. Enter Factor. With Factor, you get a fresh, tasty hot meal ready in about 2 minutes, and you never even had to leave your house. Meals ranging from keto, calorie smart, vegan, veggie, low carb, and more. And now they're rocking double the seafood and high protein options. With over 100 rotating options per week, whatever your flavor, they got you covered. And Factor always with the flexible scheduling, as they do understand life is life, weekly plans change daily. A phrase that doesn't sound like it should make sense, but it does. You can change your order up every week, pause, reschedule meals, and I appreciate that. So head to factor75.com or click the link below, scan the QR code, use code JOHNSFB50, and new customers get 50% off your first Factor box plus free breakfast for 1 year. And now Amazon's bringing us more theatrically released films. I hope it's better than the last one. Mercy. So Crime 101's directed by Bart Layton, stars Chris Hemsworth, Mark Ruffalo, Halle Berry, Barry Keoghan. So yeah, we got Thor, the Hulk, Storm, the Joker. Nick Nolte plays a small role in here. That's Hulk's dad. And it's a heist film, so be prepared for excitement, shootouts, and adrenaline fuel. No. Now this movie is a slow burn, I will say that. It's a slow burn involving these different characters that do work in different fields. Halle Berry's character works for this insurance agency. Mark Ruffalo's this cop, this detective, looking for Chris Hemsworth's character. He doesn't know it. I mean, he doesn't know who it is. He just knows, like, there's this guy out there, these crimes, these robberies, they're all connected. I feel it in my bones. Chris Hemsworth is, you know, the cool criminal. You know the types. Those polite, non-violent thieves that we all love to watch in movies. If you're ever gonna be robbed in life, pray it's by him. And Barry Keoghan, who plays an asshole. For a large portion of this movie, though, you do get a couple of robberies throughout. You're dealing with the drama of their lives, like Chris Hemsworth dating. He's awkward. You can tell he doesn't have a lot of history in dating. Hookers, yes, but not dating. He meets this girl, it's super awkward, it's super weird. He texts her like, hey, I'm using your number to ask you out. You want to go out? And she's like, yeah, because you can be awkward, you can be weird, you can be socially inept in the whole mating ritual thing. But if you look like Chris Hemsworth, it doesn't matter. So is this the most realistic heist film ever made? On that basis, probably. The movie does have conveniences, absolutely. Whether it be one character in particular that makes a decision and then does a complete 180 on that decision the very next scene or so. But because that decision was made and then flip-flopped, it actually, you know, the walls start closing in on... It was convenient. Trying to be spoiler-free as I explain it, but I couldn't help but be like, is that the only reason that happened? So we can actually get to the end of this 2-hour, 20-minute movie and not make it 3 hours? That and Barry Keoghan's character, like, he was fun to watch. He's a total wild card. But at a point, he becomes kind of a MacGuffin himself. He's a convenience. Like when writing the script, someone was like, we don't know how to get from here to there. We'll just make up a new character that gets it there. Which I guess is every character exists to get the plot going and moving in certain directions, which is a little more obvious here. It's a bit long, absolutely. I mean, it's not the drag I thought it was going to be, but it does drag in parts. But I was surprisingly invested in the drama of these characters' lives. There's a hook there when it comes to the characters, because they're generally good people in their respective fields, working in a shitty world. Except for, you know, like I said, Mr. Wildcard. But the actual characters in the film, Halle Berry's character's playing by the rules. She's playing the safe legal game, and it's really not working out for her. Mark Ruffalo's the good cop. He knows he's right about this thing, but he's dealing with the red tape. His captain's like, hey, you're gonna go ahead and drop this because it's hurting our numbers for the department. So do you play by the rules, or do you remain a good cop? And Chris Hemsworth, the decent thief with the code of conduct. And these lives start intersecting and converging in a way that, for the most part, I enjoyed. But you know, the devil being in the details, I did like what they did with Mark Ruffalo's character here. At first, he looks like a complete and total disaster. He's a dude who looks like he's going through a divorce. And he is. Most realistic heist film ever? But as he starts closing in on Chris Hemsworth's character, he takes up yoga, he starts, you know, he looks more put together as the film goes on. He looks more presentable, like he's found a reason to get up in the morning. He's found purpose. But it's subtle. No one ever addresses it. I love that. No one's ever like, hey man, you're looking good, like purpose is putting you back together. Right, audience? Maybe you'd subconsciously or consciously notice it, but it was a detail for the character that I did appreciate. And as much as I'm playing up the thing of, well, it's character drama. I mean, there's thievery going on, but character drama. There are some fun action sequences in it. A couple of chase sequences I thought were fun. Barry Keoghan's always on a motorcycle. That's like his thing. He does wipe out, no broken bones. I was like, erroneous! Erroneous! But in the end, yeah, I surprisingly enjoyed Crime 101. I thought it was gonna be some 90-minute, should've come straight to streaming dime store heat kind of thing. When I said that dude next to me, right when the lights were dimming for the movie to start, he was like, well, the movie's 2 hours, 20 minutes, so probably not. I was like, wait, what? Oh. I was like, this is gonna be a drag, man. Is it heat light? Absolutely. I guess that would make it warm. I had to. There was a big part of me that was like, okay, so we could cut the romance from this thing entirely, right? But I do get, you know, it's the human element, the romance thing. No one else has romance going on in their lives in this movie. You know, there's a heart there that the rest of the film doesn't have, so nah, keep it. I had a surprisingly good time in Heat Light, no alcohol required. Or so Crime 101, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Or what's your favorite heist film? Or series? Or something else that might rival the first 5 minutes of The Dark Knight? Whatever it is, whatever you think, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.